So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Go! 79 Broncos.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, they certainly came out firing in this one, and while that one was incomplete, I can't imagine that'll be the last shot that they take in this game.
A 2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. And he goes out right around the 39. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
3rd down and 1. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And just shutting him off there. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A big hitter there. A 1st down gain of 26 yards.
Well, they just watched the other team take the ball downfield and score, so they knew that this drive, this opening drive, was on them. And, boy, that was important to pick up that 1st down there and keep this one going.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. 1st down, and they go back to Harris. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. The Steelers at 9-5 now on the year. And they've been playing their best football of the year, winners of 4 in a row.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
In motion goes the tight end. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. He'll get this complete to the rookie 1st-round pick. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens 21. That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a 1st down.
Let's go.
Back to throw now on 1st down. A throw left side, caught by the tight end Freiermuth. So the completion good for 7 there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Such a tough position to defend near the line, even when you add a second defender, but the big man shrugged off the extra body and made the play call a success.
2nd down and 3.
Here we go, set. Alert, alert.
Harris running straight ahead, and he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation. We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. It's brought in by Harris. And he is going to lose yardage here. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down.
And that's a great job of tackling right there. If he could have made the first man miss, maybe he could have taken it into the end zone. Instead, they stopped him pretty well right in his tracks. And you often see that in the red zone. Offense has to be quick. In this case, the defense was quicker.
And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Pat Freiermuth, his 25th touchdown, tying Emmitt Smith for the 5th most in one season. And the Steelers respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Chris Boswell now for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
Eluding the pressure right. Oh, looking for Andrews downfield. Oh, wide open, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down at the 2. So close. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 64 yards.
Oh, man, disappointment that he couldn't finish that off in the end zone. What an effort there. Doing all he can to get to the pylon, and he's going to wind up out of bounds just short. But a huge play there. Going to set him up with 1st and goal from very short range.
7-7, our score after 1.
Nice out.
Here's Jackson to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Down this close to the goal line, 1st down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on 1st down in this situation because 2nd down, that gives me an option of running play action and maybe throwing it.
Forward.
2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. Now Jackson. Being chased out. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Ravens have taken the lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
Check smash. Check smash. 7
to throw here. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Instead of a 3rd-and-1 run, they go pass, and they get 12 yards out of it.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the first down.
Warren will try the right side. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much, as he's down to the 48. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
2nd and 9 now. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete. He released that awkwardly. It almost looked like a pitcher who gripped his fastball a little too hard and let it go late, and it bounced in front of the plate.
Yeah, one of those fastballs that ends up at 57 feet, not 60 feet, 6 inches. Just a little short with the arm, which is unusual because we saw him in warm-ups. He's got a big, strong arm when he delivers it with confidence.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Well, the ultimate result was an incomplete pass. They sure look like a well-coached team because once he got outside of the pocket, the scramble rules come into effect. And a lot of the guys who ran deep routes, they come back closer to the line of scrimmage. And the running back usually runs a check down. He took it deep, and they gave it a big shot and came up unsuccessful.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. 25 yards that time.
Good, strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. Flush to his right. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Here's Jackson. He dumps it off for Henry. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
Now it's Jackson. Steps away to his left. Looking for Bateman. He's got him complete. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Jackson. Throw right side, going to be taken in by Henry. He'll get only 2 there, and it's 2nd and goal. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter. 14-7. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Henry will take this into the end zone. It's a Ravens touchdown.
You think back to some of the great goal line bruisers of the past, the Earl Campbells, the John Riggins, the Marshawn Lynches. I think you can put Derrick Henry right in that group as he scores there with another patented Derrick Henry run.
Tucker with the extra point, and it's now 21-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. Got his man. It's Warren. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A big play there. 66 yards. And the Steelers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Well, Charles, kind of the future of this franchise on display right there. You had a rookie throwing it, a rookie catching it, and taking it into the end zone.
Could you imagine if we were in the owner's box right now and we could look at the front office and see the grins on their faces to see the present making plays and knowing what the future will bring with these youngsters going out and making big-time moments happen for this team.
From his end zone, here comes Justice Hill. And good coverage defensively. They wouldn't let him get ahead of steam going, and he'll be brought down at the 15. The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field is still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
Here's 2nd and 10. Now it's Jackson. Dancing to his left. Toward the sideline, intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Lewis. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. So the interception there, and Charles, I'd imagine that's something you can maybe live with in December, but not come January.
And I love how you make the distinction there. You're talking about regular season versus the postseason, the playoffs. Because these guys, they've already clinched a playoff spot, but they know, looking ahead, when they get into the postseason, they've got to take better care of the football because turnovers in that situation, they really become magnified.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line.
Let's go. Go.
Looking to throw. Forced out to his left. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a halt. The Steelers signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. A short one there to Freiermuth. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 4, and that's going to make it 4th down.
I know the halftime's approaching, but I don't think he's going to want to take a break. That's his 5th catch.
Yeah, they've really been targeting the tight end. It would be a very makeable field goal try from here, but instead they're going to go for it.
Ready. Ready. Hut. Hut. 70 Timberwolves. go.
Oh, and now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on fourth down. So on fourth down, the Steelers call on the number of Chris Boswell for the field goal try. From the left hash, this from 46. Boswell's kick is good, and that'll bring him back within 4. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
And no run back here. It's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. 35 seconds, all that remains in the first half as they come up on first down. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Flushed out right, and he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Jackson now. Buying time to his left. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. To throw is Jackson. Being chased out left. And he'll just get rid of it. So, CD, this defense, they know that they have to be at their very best when they're taking on a team here that's in the midst of a winning streak. It's now stretched over multiple months, not weeks, months.
And I think the challenge they put upon themselves is we want to be the guys to end that streak. And what's working in their favor?
And this is caught on the sideline. And he gets out of bounds as well. How about that? Give him 32 on the play. And a nice milestone reached on that last throw is here late in the season. He goes over 4,000 yards passing.
And he's really thrown the ball well all season long. Had some big games along the way. He's inspired his receiving corps to go out and make plays for him in each and every ball game.
And the timeout comes in with 2 seconds remaining. So they can trot out the field goal unit for the try before we hit the lockers. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left half, should be a fairly easy one here. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. Tucker's kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? Now he'll give it up on the reverse. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Second and 2. Eluding the pressure right. That's down the field and caught by Freiermuth. Still on his feet. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Pat Freiermuth with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the the Steelers are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
And remember, partner, that's a rookie quarterback back there. Apparently, he's getting the hang of this NFL thing pretty quickly.
Had 3 touchdown passes. You're right, he looks comfortable. What are they doing? Anything in particular?
Well, they keep talking about making sure they're giving him plays that fit his talents and also maybe shrinking the playbook a little bit. They did tell us that. Bottom line, he's really good.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. And not a whole lot there, maybe a yard to the 27.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right, he's pretty much been completely neutralized. That one into the hands of Flowers. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Throw caught by Flowers. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a first down. Throwing is Jackson. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end Andrews. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. They'll try and run for it with Henry. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Derrick Henry with his 13th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Ravens have taken the lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. After the sack, oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. And he will slide down with a good gain. A nice job of eluding the pressure there, scrambling for 11.
Partner was a definite passing down, but he was able to leak out and pick up some good yardage, even though the coverage was excellent. Maybe it's not exactly how they drew it up, but he still got a big chunk of yardage on 2nd down.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That one down the field for Freiermuth. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away. Now a fair catch is called for and taken a few yards across midfield. They'll call that a 33-yard punt with no return. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Then confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Throw out wide is incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Jackson. And that is incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, it was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Now the terrible towels in full force now as the Steelers get set to defend this 3rd and long. That's complete to his receiver, Bateman. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Derrick Henry, a 16-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Tucker with the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Will go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Open man, that's the tight end Freiermuth. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 31-yard line. 1 quarter remains here in Week 16. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Chop 60, chop 60.
They'll look to throw again. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And the Ravens are going to have it here just past the 25.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They have to like the position that they are in. 4th quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. Oh, and a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the first down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Jackson. Complete. It's Henry. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down. Now Jackson. Right back to Henry, and Henry's got it again. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. And a nice gain at 21 yards.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and look like turtle at this point. You can just go ahead and play.
And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
No, we changed it.
This time, Jackson will throw it. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. Touchdown! Mark Andrews, 28 yards. And the Ravens extend their 4th quarter lead, and they are closing in now on a 14-win campaign. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And their 4-game win streak very much in jeopardy as they go to work here late with a 1st and 10. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Here we go, set. Go.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Escaping the pressure right. Open man downfield is Hardman. He's got it. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. So the big play nullified, a legal forward pass.
And maybe we know why they were able to get such a good chunk of yardage on that play. That pass was illegal.
Cup 19. Cup 19. Set, go.
They'll set up a throw. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Come on. Set. 19, Tiger. 19, Tiger. Mustang 19. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Flushed out right. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
70 Timberwolf. Ready. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Ready.
He'll drop to throw. Rolling to his right. A wild throw there, and it is intercepted. Down the left sideline. He may go. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. So a 4th quarter pick 6 here, and that one might put this game out of reach, CD.
I certainly agree with that, partner. And I know one thing, though. That team that just got the pick 6, they're going to keep playing until this one's over. Better be careful. They're looking to get another one.
Tucker now for the extra point. And that'll increase their lead to 28. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Joke's on you. You do play me twice a year.
To risk a return, this ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line.
It's been 2 seasons. It's been 2 seasons. You haven't beat me yet. Like what?
Ready for their next drive. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick six put the icing on the cake. So
bro, it was
been a rough go for them.
28 unanswered points, bro. Like, come on, bro.
And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40.
What? What I do? Bro, I just won the ring last season. What are you talking about?
But still, some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
Here we go. Buffalo 18.
Second down and inches. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue.
I hope you make the playoff, bro. I hope you make the playoffs.
They're just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
I got 52 points. How I got no plays with 52?
They can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him.
We all know he's one of the better quarterbacks in the league, but definitely not today. His team trailing by multiple touchdowns and a late sack. Just a parting gift from the defense for him to take back to the locker room with him.
They're going for it. This is Harris. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed.
I told you keep scoring or the game was over. You couldn't keep scoring.
Here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
60 Bison. Panther 60. Panther 60. Go.
Back to throw now on first down. A short one there to Freiermuth. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. Second and 2.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be.
Yo, I just had a user pick six. Literally, just had one. Like, you not serious, bro.
Better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination.
Oh, good move. Oh, good move. Oh, good move. Your first good move of the game. Good move. Good move. Good move. Good move. Bro, it's 52-24, bro. 52-24. Like, stop it, bro. You ain't scored this half, bro. Ah, incomplete. Incomplete. I know I'm, nigga, you know I'm nice, nigga. Stop it. Stop it. Bro, it don't matter. You want to run it back? You want to run it back? I don't even want to do that to you, bro. Who you want? We could do that. We could do that. All right, we could do that. We could do that.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts.
Bro, it's been 2 seasons. You 0-4 against me, bro. Stop it.
Left to go in the game. So with this game well in hand, perhaps we are seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they
I hear you, bro.
For a first down.
I hear you.
Coach isn't happy along the sideline because he certainly wants him to finish this one out the way.
I hear you, bro.
He doesn't want to give up any soft completions, no late points. He wants his lead to stay right where it is.
You running out the pocket every time. What happened?
Well, here's a classic second guess. I thought he had a better chance of a positive play if he just ran it himself. The coverage downfield was really good. That one falls incomplete.
19 tight. 19 tight.
Your math is off. Your math is off. Give me that. Give me that. Give me that.
impressive 3 on the sack made by multiple defenders. 3rd down and 13.
79 Broncos.
He'll look to throw.
Give me that! Thank you! Thank you! Thank you! You fucking bum. Shut up, nigga.
Charles, a lot of happy faces.
Boop, 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 boop. Oh.